Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. You probably noticed that there was a bit of a gap for a couple of days in the WazHacking. Real life threw up some things, as real life is wont to do, and they had to be dealt with. And unlike in the world of WazHack, they can't be dealt with by clubbing them repeatedly and frying them with lightning. But all is well now, so let's continue our hacking of Wazes. We are playing as a White Witch here. I think her name was Bulan or something, judging by the load game screen a second ago. But right now we're actually a dwarf, because we were polymorphed by a trap, I think. So here we go. Our mana's pretty low, so I'm going to take the opportunity to rest and regain a bit. Not letting me rest, which means an enemy is approaching. There you go, you bat bastard. Alright. Ooh, also, my sound is very quiet. Let's turn that up slightly. Probably won't affect you, but it was bothering me. Okay, so let's have a rest. Not to regain our health, to regain some mana. Okay, it's stopped again, which means another enemy, presumably. There we go. Rat. Can we have a sleep now? I mean, I don't want much, just to get some mana back. Okay, there's some mana back. So, now let's press on, I guess. Oh, shit. Spider. Okay, now. One of you, in the comments for the last video, remarked that Wizard Lock actually also acts as a paralysis spell, which could be handy. But, unfortunately, because it's a dark spell, and our light skills that we use for lightning sort of go against our dark skill, we only have a 20% cast chance, which is obviously not very good. I'm going to try paralysing this spider with it, but I'm not holding my breath. Wow, it actually worked. Cave spider's frozen stiff. Look at the state of that thing. It looks ridiculous. And it's unfrozen again now. So I guess let's lightning it. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. I'm sorry, but the frozen spider was insanely creepy. I mean, it was nice to immobilise the thing, but I don't like spiders at the best of times. And seeing one frozen mid-crawl just absolutely made my... Hey, piss off. I was going to say it made my skin crawl, but I don't like the repeat of the word crawl there. That kind of thing bugs me. No pun intended. But yeah, you know that itchy sensation on your scalp when something really revolting has happened? Maybe that's just me. But spiders make my scalp itch. And the frozen spider was one such event. One such stimulus, I suppose, if you want to be excessively scientific about it. Giant chest is always good. We could probably climb in that chest. But we're not going to. We are going to get some potions and a scroll. We're going to ignore the white stuff. I mean, I guess once we return to being a witch, we could use the white stuff. Maybe that's a thing that would be worth doing. I don't know, though. I mean, I feel like the club is probably not a hugely effective weapon. But I have, again, been tipped off that wooden weapons work pretty well with a spellcaster. So we could continue using wooden weapons. If we can find a wooden dagger or something, that might work. And a wooden shield. And we'll be able to use these things without interfering with our spellcasting ability. So that's nice. Obviously the club is made of wood, but not ideal. I don't want to meddle in that sewer grate. I really don't. I mean, you know what my luck with those things is like. Okay, we're hungry. I guess we'd better scoff the wedge of cheese. And we're only just full. We're not properly full. We're in a state of neutral hunger, which always bothers me a little bit. I mean, it's really not ideal. Okay, Morning Star is probably not worth it. Snake, I guess. I mean, I should probably have hit that to try and improve my weapon skill. And I don't mean hit that in the Offspring sense. But it's so much easier to fall back on my magic instead. However, my mana is running low again, so I'd better have another little rest to get at least some of it back. And of course, the more I rest, the more hungry I become, which is far from the ideal situation here. I will take the lamp. Could well be cursed, of course, but it's worth having one anyway. Okay, this is a problem. Lightning it is. Spider first. I got both of them. You gained a level as a Dwarf Lord. So, huge club. I mean, I guess that could be worth a try. How many things am I carrying that need identifying? Probably a few. Do I have an identify scroll for a start? I have 2. A load of potions. Don't want the ring of -2 constitution. I mean, -2 gain constitution. I suppose it might just increase my constitution to a lesser extent. Maybe I should try that and see what happens. And the leather suit. I guess we could try to ID those. Maybe it's worth using the ID scroll. Maybe. First, let's try the constitution ring. Yeah, that actually subtracts 2 constitution. In that case, let's try identifying some stuff. Oh, cursed scroll of identify, you bastard. Okay, let's try identifying the huge club. So it's uncursed, that's something. So let's try wielding that and just see how it goes. That looks preposterous. That must be taller than our whole body. Don't know how we're wielding that effectively. We've got another identify scroll, but although it might be effective to use it, I would rather hold off on using it until we have maybe some items of jewellery or something. I'm going to fry the blob, since our bow skill is insufficient to actually hit anything. Okay, what have we got here? Scroll of Light. We have far too many of those already. That club is just absolutely ludicrous. That one's lichen, whatever. And not the horrible corrosive blob thing that I accidentally attacked previously. I do have difficulty telling them apart. I don't know if I'm fractionally colourblind or something. That has been suggested. My mum has suggested I might be colourblind. To some extent. But I've got no evidence of that, except that I have trouble telling the gold thing. No, I just picked up a gold thing. That's why gold was inserted into my head. Like Inception. I don't know. I'm recording this late at night. But that's why that's why I have difficulty, perhaps, telling the green things apart. At least that's the only evidence, really, that there might be any sort of difficulty with colour perception. Can't tell green blobs apart. Club skill, so I guess we're becoming increasingly committed to going down the club route here. Killing the bat and cloud. Sharp wand is okay. I really need to start trying out my wands, but of course one thing I'm always concerned about with trying out unknown wands is that if they're cursed, then I'm stuck holding them. Of course, at the moment I'm not using a shield, so it's not hugely debilitating if I do get one stuck to my hand. Okay, Wand of Make Invisible. That is not what I was looking for. Let's try the Glowing Wand. Okay, Polymorph. That's actually not so bad. Take out that thing. You're beginning to feel hungry. But let's see what this guy was carrying first. Nothing hugely important. What can we eat? Well, we've got 7 apples. I suppose we could have one of those. Some innards would be good, though. And, of course, we'll try out the other wand when we get a chance to do so. What are you? Light chainmail suit. Of course, at some point we're going to return to being the witch. And then we're not going to want chainmail. I will pick up this brown robe, because although it doesn't seem very exciting, who knows, it could have a magical effect attached to it. So we'll kick this thing open. Long wand, readme scroll, more shoes. We're finding a lot of shoes. And in fact, we're overburdened with shoes here. So, is there anything that's worth me dropping for sure? I think I'm quite happy with my uncursed +2 boots, so I'm going to drop the other boots. Leather suit, don't know. I guess I could drop one of the lamps. At random. I'll drop the Ring of Gain Constitution. Yeah. Maybe that might have to do. Oh, I'll drop the club. And actually, I'll drop the bow and arrows, since I don't really have the dexterity to use them. Okay, what do you have for me? Buy loaves of bread, of course. Do we have anything to make into a pie? Possibly. Carrot and apples. No. I need them for their special effects, so let's just go with the loaves of bread. I mean, 7 loaves of bread actually might encumber us, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we'll eat one of those now, since we are in fact hungry. In fact, we'll eat 2. 3, there we go, for our fullness effect. So we've already cleared out almost half of our bread, but that's okay, it was probably worth it. Let's not force that, or kick it open, until we've gone this way and seen what lies down here. Not bothered about the mace, but 2 spellbooks actually isn't a bad find. They might be beyond us like the mouldy one was, but we'll have a go. Plain spellbook first. Okay, we were interrupted. Get away from me! I'm trying to read. Okay, plain spellbook. Don't interrupt. You stopped reading because my stomach felt normal. Did you have to stop reading to have a normal feeling stomach? Okay, well, that confused us, which is irritating, and it also means that we won't be able to try reading the other one until we're de-confused again. Picking up a lot of gems, I should probably try throwing them at things, but I do feel like that often doesn't work out that well. It often doesn't reveal anything particularly useful about the gems. So I guess go down here and beat some kobolds down with our enormous club. We've only just dropped a lamp, so I'm not going to take another one. Avoid that. Don't come out. Oh, bastards. Wow, that is quite the swarm of rats. Okay, we're poisoned. And as someone pointed out recently, remember that apples cure all the poison effects and not just the ones that you get from poisonous food. You gained a level as a Dwarf Lord. Not what I was looking for. I'm actually not going to eat an apple to cure poison while we're the Dwarf Lord, because if we lose all our health while polymorphed, we will just de-polymorph again. What the hell? Get back here, you fuck nugget. Oh, she's teleported away. That was my only weapon. Oh, god damn it. You, piss off. Yes, you. Alright. Well, we now have no weapon. I don't know where she teleported to. Hopefully we'll run into her, but I suppose, in case we don't, we'd better go and find that other club that we dropped. Where was it? It was somewhere around here, right? Yeah, so let's try deselecting all of this stuff. Does that... Did I accidentally pick all of it up? That's annoying. Alright, let's re-drop all this shit that we dropped before. One of the lamps. The ring. And what else did I drop? The bow, the arrows. But I will keep the club, because we're going to need it. It's annoying. I felt like that giant club was actually pretty effective. And now we just don't have it anymore. Frustrating indeed. I'm going to have a rest here, not to get our Dwarf Lord health back, but to get our mana back. See, if we take full damage and then de-polymorph as a result, I don't know if we regain our lost mana. I wouldn't be surprised if it remains at its depleted level. So, oh, fucking hell. Alright, fry the spider, fry it, and the bat as well, apparently. And the wind, fry the wind, okay. And again, a rest to get our mana back. Except we can't, because a snake's coming. How does a snake slither down a ladder? That's just unsettling. So, let's try resting again. Beginning to feel hungry. Don't care. Eat the pear. Have a sleep. Okay, hungry again, but fine. I'll want to finish resting first. Okay, that'll do. Got most of our health and mana back. Had a needless amount of trouble taking out that bat. Holy shit. There she is! She's attacking me with my own giant club. You gain 2 levels all at once. Well, that's new. Haven't seen that happen before. I'll take an additional level of wizardry. I'll also take literacy to try and help me understand those books that confused me. Now! What do we have equipped? We still have our weapon equipped. Good. Could use a wand here. Might be worth doing. We're overburdened, so I suppose actually the dwarf was stronger than the witch, which is an interesting turn of events. What I'm going to do is start off by making myself invisible. No? That doesn't work? No? Apparently not. We can't become invisible. Right. Fine. Fine. I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to hopefully toast her. Piss off! Yes, you. She stole my other club, which of course is hugely infuriating. Get back here! Yeah, got her. And gained a level into the bargain. I'm going to take a level of magic precision to increase the damage that we do with our magic. I'm going to go down here. Crap. I need to take that thing out before I descend the ladder. Okay. Now, get my stuff back! We've got some gems. I'll try eating water infinites. I don't think I've ever tried it. I'll try it now. You stagger under your load. Well, don't worry, because I'm about to drop some shit in a minute. First things first, I'm going to drop... You know what? I'm going to use an identify scroll to see whether some of those armours are worth keeping. So, let's go leather suit. Basically just leather armour. Brown robe, unremarkable brown robe. Fine. So, let's drop both of those. Oh, actually, my blessed robe is rotted. So, actually, what I'm going to do first is try switching that for one of the other things and see... Okay, that works out about the same. What about if I... Yeah, that's the same. So, what about if I switch from that robe to that robe? No. The rotted robe is actually best. Or at least it's equivalent to the leather one. So, let's drop the leather and the brown robe. I would imagine that some of the spell books are weighing us down a bit. So I'm going to eat the water infinite. You feel jumpy. Okay, whatever. Don't know what that means. I'm going to eat some bread, and some more bread, and some more bread. We're full. Didn't do much to alleviate our burden, but now I'm going to experiment with the spell books, see if we can drop some of them. Thick spell book. Hopefully we'll have... Yeah, hopefully we'll have chance to drop some of them if they don't contain particularly useful spells. Plain spellbook gave us... And we should be able to read them a bit better now we've got literacy. Okay, we stopped reading because our stomach felt normal. Let's try the blue one. We seem to still be having trouble with the plain spellbook. Mouldy one? Come on, come on. Must be quite an advanced book, I guess. Yes? No. Okay, let's abandon that. I felt like we were just going to get confused there. So, let's drop the ones that aren't that useful. Wizard Lock can be handy. I don't think we can improve our casting percentage, though. So, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop Spellbook of Light. I'm going to drop Spellbook of Knock, because we can just bust doors open, usually. I'm going to drop Create Monster. Okay, that actually hasn't unburdened us, so let's start quaffing some potions. I don't think potions are very heavy, but I'm starting to run out of things that we can drop to sort this out. We don't have much else. I mean, I guess it could be the club that's weighing us down the most. But let's try reading some scrolls. Magic Mapping. Create Monster. Whoa, okay. And apparently we actually don't have our giant club equipped. There we go, that's better. Alright. How about this? Enchant Armour. So that's okay. Might compensate for the rotted state of it. This one? Scroll of Fire. Fantastic. Let's quaff some stuff. Black Potion is oil. Clear Potion is nothing. There's a beastie. Is that a mummy? I've never seen a mummy before. I am absolutely mortified. As far as I remember, I haven't anyway. Well, that wasn't too bad, actually. Maybe I've seen them once. I'm not sure what mummy wrapping is, like whether it's equipable. Yeah, seems like it is. You know what? I'm curious. Let's try it. Okay, so it makes you blind. It's probably cursed, then. Let's remove it. Yeah, it's cursed. I think we have a remove curse. We do. So let's use that. Your cursed mummy wrapping glows briefly. So let's take it off. Okay. Continue quaffing. Murky Potion. was sleeping, which leaves us vulnerable, of course, but also gives us a chance to regain some health and mana, so as long as enemies don't come along, it's not that bad. Yellow potion. Potion of mana, which is worth knowing. Hallucination, we know. Healing, we know. Paralysis, we know. What about the orange ones? Enlightenment. Okay. How about another one? I don't know if that's adding to our stats. I would guess it is. Okay, we're still overburdened. It has to be this giant club that's doing it. We're not carrying enough other stuff for it to be any of that. So we might actually have to... Piece of rabid rat meat. We might actually have to go back to our bog standard scroll. Yeah, we can't jump at the moment because we're burdened. Well, since no more rats are coming out of here, let's try searching it. Oh no, more rats. Okay, let's fry them. And fry them some more. Fry them some more. Okay, and make sure we eat. Actually, we may have left it a little late to eat. We don't have a teleport. We do have a healing thing. So let's drink that. And eat... No, not the rat meat. The apple. Well, that was badly done. I should have eaten the apple straight away. Instead of pressing on and just taking the poison damage. That was a foolish play. And I got a little cocky deciding to rummage around in the sewer. Because rats weren't running out as we came past it, I felt like maybe it was empty. But it was a clumsy play and I'm not proud of it. But it was at least an interesting and enlightening run. We saw some things that we haven't really seen much of before. And it was actually quite fun being a dwarf. It's a shame we can't choose to be a dwarf lord. I felt like he was actually quite a good character. Anyway, let's have a look at our gear. The mummy wrappings gave us +1, which is not really a big deal. Gas stone, whatever, the rest is mostly just crap. Rubies and sapphires would probably have been worth some cash. Bog standard oil lamp, no genies within. That was a -1 ring of adornment, which of course was not of much use. Yeah, not much in the way of scrolls. That book, the mouldy book, was a book of Fireball, and the one that we kept struggling to read was Sickness. Sickness spell might have been handy, actually. That would be a useful thing to be able to inflict at will. But never mind. The magic missile wand would have been a good one to know about. As would the teleport. That actually could have saved us at the end there. But never mind. What's done is done. We died from a rabid rat 535 feet down into the dungeon. That'll do for now. Thanks for watching. As always, rejoin me next time as we press on through WazHack. And although I don't feel like we're making enormous progress, I do feel like we're gradually getting better at the game little by little. So stick around and we'll see if we ever manage to press on to that damn amulet of Zor that lies at the bottom of the dungeon. So until next time, bye for now.